Hello, and welcome to part 2 of the Novation Circuit hack that lets you play melodies with samples. I've already made a clip that explains how to use this template, so if you haven't watched it, go ahead and do that before you watch this one. But basically, as a quick recap, Circuit has 2 synth tracks which you can use for bass lines, melodies, harmonies, and so on, and 4 drum tracks with samples that you can pitch with this knob here, but it isn't a very precise tool for creating notes and melodies, and that's where this template comes in. The track I just added isn't the drum track, even though it's sitting on drum 1, but rather a pitched sample track that has been sequenced using this template. And what's new in this version of the template is a few more chromatic scales. Here's an overview of the scales you get in this template. All the scales live in drum 2 in patterns 3 to 8. Pattern 8 is a major scale from C2 to C4. Pattern 7 is a scale from C3 to A4, major again. And remember from the previous clip, we can't go higher than A4. That's a limit of the circuit. Pattern 6 is where the chromatic scales come in. This one from C2 to C3. And this one from C3 to C4. Pattern number 4 starts with C4 here. Remember, the circuit only gets up until A, and instead of having 4 empty spaces, you get a few extra notes. If you don't like it, you can just shift it all to the left using the duplicate button. And finally, I've added one more scale, pattern 3, a blues scale, for when you just have to play a walking bass or a solo. The notes fit really nicely here and you get a 2.5 octave range. Final note or tip, you can copy these scales to any of the drums. Here I copied it to drum 4, pattern 8, and I'll just go ahead and pick a little bass, slap bass here, and play around with that. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this template. There should be a link to download it below.